Hey, I'm Lauren. This is Bizarre Gardening Accident, where I talk about food, clothes, and makeup. Today it's makeup-ish. It's skincare empties. So mostly this is things that I use to take off makeup, cleanse my face, protect my face, SPF, and then one slightly makeup thing thrown in. So if you want to see all of the products that I've been through, and have a strong opinion about because I've used them like completely, stick around. I'm going to start with cleansing balms. I have two of them here. I have the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I believe it retails for $34, which is insane. Like, I'm never going to spend $34 on a cleansing balm. That's just not where I want my makeup budget money to go. I can't spend every single cent that I really want to on makeup, so like cleansing balm is just not where I want my money to go. The Pond's makes a really great cleansing balm for like $8 or something. So the Farmacy was nice and I liked it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but I'm not going to repurchase it because I'm not going to spend that much on a cleansing balm. I would say the same thing about this Elemis, except I didn't even really like it. This shit smells like Carmex, like camphor, like that mentholated type of something. It definitely burns your eyes, and I think it even says on the packaging, if contact with eyes occurs, rinse thoroughly. So this is take off all your makeup except your eye makeup. My best friend gave this to me because she didn't like it. And the other day I showed her, I was like, hey, look, I'm almost done with it. She's like, oh, I guess she really liked it. And I was like, no, I hated it. I hate using it. Which I did hate it, and I did hate use it. I think this is also expensive, like $30-something. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, in case I haven't said that. Smells like camphor. I guess it is fine for face makeup. It didn't like irritate my skin or anything, but I don't use it for eye makeup, but I don't use balms at all for eye makeup. I just use micellar water on a little bamboo round. So anyway, two expensive cleansing balms, neither of which I will repurchase. The cleansing balm that I'm currently using right now is a number 7 cleansing balm, and I think it was also less than $10. So I just think that's a product category where you don't have to spend that type of money to get a good product. Not for me. Face mists. I've got 3 face mists here. I've got the Indie Lee CoQ10 toner, the Pixie Glow Mist, and the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. The Indie Lee, so what originally, I bought these two things, the Hydrating Milky Mist and the Indie Lee, around the same time because I wanted a face spray that had hyaluronic acid in it. And these two both do that. The Indie Lee, I think, is $28, so it's pretty pricey. The Pixie was $15. The Pixie is a much smaller package, so I went through it much faster. But I like the Pixie better because the Indie Lee leaves a sticky residue on my skin. Both of them do the thing that they set out to do, which is hydrate and plump your skin. So I'm pleased with the effects of both of them, but I prefer the finish and the price of the Pixie to the Indie Lee. So if you were thinking about Indie Lee, or you're looking for like a hyaluronic acid facial spray type thing, I would really highly recommend the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. I've finished this one. I'm most of the way through my second one, and I'm definitely gonna repurchase it. The Pixie Glow Mist is not a hyaluronic acid mist. You guys have seen where I use that in my routine. I use it after I put powder on, and then I pat it in with a sponge, and it really helps melt my makeup into my skin. So that's where I use this. I've gone through this one. I'm just about through another one. I will perpetually repurchase the Pixie Glow Mist. Now I have the number 7 Nourishing Melting Gel Cleanser. This is one of my favorite face washes ever. It's excellent for taking off face makeup. Like, you can put it directly on your dry skin and it'll break down your makeup and sunscreen, all of that, and you can wipe it away with like a warm cloth. Or I also like to use it in the morning if I haven't, Ordinarily, my morning routine is I work out and wash my face in the shower. But if I'm not working out in the morning and I just want a light cleanse that's not going to strip my skin but is going to get any sleep crap off of it, or, you know, any nighttime skincare that's kind of residually left over from the night before, the number 7 is excellent for that. I have another thing in my bathroom right now. Will definitely, again, perpetually repurchase it. This is a really good non-stripping, non-drying gel cleanser. I've also used the Drunk Elephant Bestie Jelly Cleanser, and I much prefer the number 7 to that one. So now I have 2 more face washes. This is the Murad Hydration AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I kept it in my shower. This is my shower face wash. Works fine. I like it. I like the texture of it. It's a little, I wouldn't call it a scrub, but it's a little gritty. It'll give you a little bit of physical exfoliation, which it did not irritate my skin. It wasn't that big a deal for me. I think this is fairly expensive in terms of cleansers. Again, cleansers are just not where I want to put my money in my skincare routine. If it's only going to be on my skin for a second, or a minute or whatever, that's not where I want to spend the money. This was nice. I liked it, but it was pretty expensive. I probably won't repurchase it. I have the Glamglow Tropical Cleanse Daily Exfoliating Cleanser. I did like this, and I did repurchase this, but only because Ipsy was running a deal. So I got it for much cheaper. I really did like it. Physical exfoliants, my skin can stand up to them pretty well. Not everyone's can, but I don't find either one of these to be particularly gritty and exfoliating. Like, it wasn't giving me micro tears or whatever. That's what people say, that physical exfoliants do to your skin, give you micro tears. I don't think that's been happening to me. This is a nice cleanser that I enjoy using. Let's talk about this. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Potent C, it's Potent-C Power Serum. 20% C, 3% E, 2% ferulic acid. I did not love this. I have found that a vitamin C serum is absolutely necessary in my skin routine. I can definitely see a difference when I'm not using a vitamin C serum. My preferred vitamin C serum is the Drunk Elephant vitamin C serum. I've been through, I don't know, 4 or 5 bottles of that. And I thought I would just like try something new, because I think this is like a newer, different form of vitamin C that is apparently more stable. That's the problem with vitamin C. It's highly unstable. It oxidizes easily, which is why it needs like light, tight, airtight packaging, which I think Drunk Elephant does super well. Peter Thomas Roth does it less well. And also, this is the same size as a Drunk Elephant. A Drunk Elephant vitamin C serum, which I use once a day, lasts me 6 months. This lasted a little over 2, and it was more expensive. This was like $98, I think, close to $100. The Drunk Elephant is not that much better. It's $80. It's still incredibly expensive. So obviously, when I keep saying, this is not where I want to put my money, this is not where I want to put my money, the place where I want to put my money for skincare is definitely in serums. Vitamin C serum specifically, I will spend money on. I don't want it for makeup removal, but definitely for vitamin C serum, I will spend a chunk of change. And I gotta say, the Peter Thomas Roth, not worth it. It did not brighten my skin the same way that Drunk Elephant does. It didn't last as long. It's more expensive. And the packaging, I mean, there is just probably a ton of product left in this, and because of like their packaging, I just have to leave so much of it behind, and I did not think this was at all worth it. So I've got the Belif True Cream Moisturizing Balm and the Aqua Balm. Pretty much I always perpetually have both of these things. They're excellent in every way. The moisturizing balm is kind of the creamier, thicker, for drier skin types one. So I use that one more often than not, day and night. But occasionally, and especially if I travel and I'm in a different place than I normally am, somewhere more humid or whatever, although that's difficult to do because I live in Georgia and I honestly not even as bad as Louisiana where I grew up. Anyway, Georgia has made me soft in terms of humidity. But I do like a lighter moisturizer in like super humid conditions, and the Aqua Balm is really nice for that. It also is good for a day moisturizer if you have more of a normal skin type or more of an oily skin type. This is the Aqua Balm would be great for you. The moisturizing balm would be great for you if you have a drier skin type. I kind of find that I can use both of them, so I tend to keep both of them for different purposes. Again, these I will always repurchase. I have 2 more open in my bathroom right now. I'll go through those, and when they're out, I'll buy some more. So I guess this is mostly a video full of stuff I'm definitely gonna buy again. Now we're on to SPF. Look at these 2 little sad tubes of SPF. When I get down to the bottom and I can't squeeze any more out, I cut the tops off and dig the rest out with my finger. There's a lot of product left in there, which is why I do that. And I just keep them closed like with a little hair clip or whatever. Okay, so this is the Super Goop 100% Mineral Matte Sunscreen, which I talked pretty extensively about in my foundation routine video. They have, I don't think reformulated it, but they did repackage it. Like, it's definitely not the same package. But I believe the ingredients are the same. I'll have to double check that, but I think they are. This is my favorite sunscreen. Can't say enough good things about this sunscreen. It is a mineral tinted sunscreen that plays well under all of my makeup. It does everything that I need a sunscreen to do. So would highly, highly recommend this. The last thing I have is this Milani Eyeshadow. This is the one vaguely makeup related thing. Milani Eyeshadow Primer. It's excellent. I've already repurchased it. I've got my new tube right here. This is my favorite eye primer. I haven't used just a ton of eye primers, but I have used the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I prefer the Milani to it. And the reason that I prefer the Milani is because the Milani is so much less expensive. This just, it does everything that an eye primer is supposed to do for me for like $6. This is something where I don't need to spend a ton of money to get something great. So super love the Milani eye primer. 10 out of 10, would recommend, would and did repurchase. So that's everything. That's my trash. Now I can throw all of this away. But yeah, so these are all of the products that I have used all of and therefore have a pretty informed opinion about. So I hope this was helpful to you. Give it a thumbs up if it was. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.